This video will obviously talk about every Mega Evolution Pokemon Legends ZA. If you don't want to be spoiled, click off now. Hi everyone, we're gonna rank every new Mega Pokemon. We're gonna be ranking them on aesthetics. We have their stats, and I'll talk about their stats, but without abilities, it's really hard to say how strong these Pokemon will be. So the ranking here is gonna be purely aesthetic. So let's get going. All right, so start with Mega Frostlass. I think it looks pretty cool. Has like the Yukata thing going on. It kind of feels like the obvious first thing to do when you think of a Mega Frostlass. So it's gonna go in A tier. Stats-wise, like Ice and Ghost is decent offensive typing, but it looks really frail. You know, an important thing with these frail Mega Pokemon is you can't really do anything to boost their bulk. You know, no Focus Sash, there's no Citrus Berry, anything like that. So it's really just a fast special attacker, kind of like a Fluttermane that hits a little harder and is a little slower. So it's gonna go in A tier here. If it gets a strong ability, I can see it being good, because like again, Ice and Ghost, really good coverage. A Mega Dragalge. This guy is cool. I like him a lot. His horns look a little silly, so I'm gonna put him in B tier. This is a Pokemon whose viability is kind of completely dependent on its ability, normally because of adaptability. So it'll be interesting to see if it gets something strong to make up for the fact that it loses adaptability. Its stats are fine. He's still supposed to make a Trick Room Pokemon. He's a crazy special defense. 163 is nuts. Really bulky. But we'll have to see if it does anything to make up for if it doesn't. Yeah, it gets so much. This guy's pretty min-maxed, actually. He only wastes 10 points. Everything else goes into a relevant stat, just bulk and special attack and 10 points of attack. Yeah, you know what? If this thing's ability is viable, this thing will be strong. Mega Meganium, I don't like it. I really don't. It's fine. I like that it has like the floral healing flowers. Like it looks like Comfey flowers, right? Like, yeah, Mega Meganium again, its stat distribution increase is pretty strong, right? You're only wasting 10 points in attack, bulk going up, speed staying the same, special attack going up. So they did focus down on this guy pretty good. Especially the special attack increase. All that being said, he's still kind of a mopey, slow, mid-speed guy. Another one where if the ability is good, it'll be good. But based on these stats, I mean, these stats look like a strong Pseudo, right? And your Mega can't just be a strong Pseudo. Feraligatr, I'm gonna put in D tier. I really don't like Mega Feraligatr. I'm gonna tell you why. The Totodile thing, how it like clasps shut and it becomes a Totodile, like that is cute. I like that. I don't think that's a bad idea. However, I really don't like how most of the time you don't see him like that. How it's only in the attack animations. How normally he just has like weird stupid hinge going up. Like he looks cool like for 2% of the time he's on the field, and I don't like that. Stats wise, this is another guy where like the only thing he really had going for him was the fact that he had sheer force, right? Like that's pretty strong. But realistically, this is another one where his speed doesn't go up. His attack goes up a lot, which is good because of you need the sheer force. Bulk goes up a little bit. That's a lot of it. That's a lot of attack investment. 160 attack versus 105 attack. That is more than like just the sheer force boost. But you don't get an item. So if Mega Feraligatr's ability is like Strong Jaw or something, I wouldn't really expect it to be that strong, but I really don't know. And the big thing about Mega Feraligatr to keep an eye on is this guy is Water Dragon. Like that is good typing. That is very strong defensive typing. He stays in D tier. Not the biggest fan. I don't know why this tier list has like the shinies listed separately, but whatever. Now Mega Emboar. Oh, he's cool. I like him. That's a huge special defense increase. He gets a lot bulkier. I like that. A little faster, a lot bulkier. I like that a lot. If he has a relevant ability, he might be pretty good. Right, 140 attack, 100. Like, yeah, this guy is bulky. I'll give him a B tier on his appearance. Mega Clefable, I really don't care for. I don't like its like weird little swirl. There's no F tier because I think all of the Megas at least look decent. Mega Clefable, another Pokemon that really relies on its ability with Unaware being like a big part of what makes it competitively viable. But getting the flying typing could be strong. Definitely something. Okay, so it hits a lot harder. It's another one that is like hits a little harder. Got some more bulk. I mean, if this thing stays like an Unaware Follow Me Pokemon, the question really becomes like 135 special attack, like that's good, but not crazy nowadays. So the question is really like, what's its new ability? Is it better than utility in a held item? Better than like the utility of a held item? Is its ability better than Unaware? Those are all things that I think are gonna be kind of hard to do. I don't expect Mega Clefable to be very viable. Let's get Friend Guard, right? Like if Mega Clefable kind of gets to like do a go backwards in time and get Friend Guard the way Clefairy does, fantastic. Very strong. Otherwise, I don't know. Mega Victory Bell, I like a lot. I think people like kind of pretend the goofy megas are like a new thing and they're bad. I like goofy mega Pokemon a lot. This one's an interesting one because again, really relies on its ability, the competitive viability of Victory Bell, when it does have it, which is pretty rare, sort of relies on Chlorophyll. So do I think it will still be strong? Let's take a look at the base stats. I don't think so, just looking at this here. Like, it gets a little bulkier. It splits, you know, 20 extra in attack and 35 extra in special attack, and like, that's a waste. And Victory Bell's base stat total of 490 is pretty low, right? Like, Mega Victory Bell is weaker than like Garchomp. Just pure, like, raw amount of stats wise. Doesn't get that much bulkier. It gets a little bulkier, but if the ability is good, I mean, I'm gonna say this for every single one, you know, the abilities. If the ability is good, it'll be strong. Otherwise, cool design though. Mega Dragonite, love it. Love Mega Dragonite. He's gonna go in A tier because he's like a little, like the wings are a little too silly for me. This guy, I'm happy they made him a special attacker. And the reason I like that is because the thing about Dragonite has always been like, it does not get good flying stabs. It never does. And it always relies on the gimmick of the signature gimmick that gives a good flying stab as a physical attacker, you know, Flying Terra Blast, Max Airstream. But it gets decent special flying moves. It gets Hurricane, gets Air Slash. And a lot of people thought it was gonna be a special attacker because we saw it use Air Slash and Draco Meteor in the Champions trailer. And we were right. And the good thing I really like here is they actually, Ooh, this thing's gonna be nuts. They actually did something they don't do very often, which is they took points out of the attack as part of the distribution, right? So we got way bulkier, got a little faster, 145 special attack. If this thing has a good ability, I think it'll be really strong. And the thing is, even with that 10-point drop in the attack kind of getting distributed everywhere else, like, this is still a Pokemon that, like, has a pretty strong E-speed, right? So depending on the way your build works out, especially if it has like Aerial Aid or something, it probably won't, but if it does, you'll end up in a situation where your Mega Dragonite will be able to like use these really strong special attacks and still have this like plus priority move to pick things off at the end game. I could be wrong, but like, just this thing looks pushed. Like they put so much, they did a lot to this thing. Mega Starmie, I think he's silly. He's the original Star Walker. He's the Starman from Earthbound. He's a lot of things. The thing with Starmie is a special. I know people were saying, based on its stats, that it probably has huge power, because they did the thing where they like to emulate huge power, they gave it more stat points as abilities in this game. If that is true, you know, I really don't know. It's very hard to say what I think of Mega Starmie's stats. I think we'll have to see. I think if it does end up being like a split physical attacking, special attacking Pokemon, it's kind of meaty. That's kind of poopy. I hope that's not the case. I really do. Yeah, because like it used so much of its stuff in offense. Mega Starmie, I'm like genuinely not comfortable making an evaluation because I just genuinely don't know. Now, Mega Skarmory, okay? Mega Skarmory. It's gaudy. Do I like it? I think I like it. I think it goes in like B tier. Is it good? Okay, so they dropped its defense, made its attack higher, made it fast, made it a little bulkier. I don't think so. I think they looked at Skarmory and they said, how do we make this thing hit things? And they made it fine at hitting things. Not good, not like, it would have like a busted ability. Flying, like, don't get me wrong though, like Flying Steel is really strong typing. Like, if it has a good ability or like its move pool gets improved somewhat, like hard maybe, but I don't know. Excadrill goes in A tier for me. I think he looks goofy, but like in a good way. So stats wise on this guy, I mean, he hits harder. He's a lot less frail. He's a little faster. He's only physically more or less frail. I'd have to see the ability on this guy because like losing Sandrush is huge. Like 30 extra attack is a lot of attack, but under 35 is already decent, and like 103 speed, that's okay, but like it's not enough to be like a fast physical attacker. Whereas like with Sandrush, obviously it is. So I don't know. Now Mega Venipede or whatever his name is, Mega Scolipede. This is controversial. I really don't like him. And the reason I don't like him is I feel like he looks like he's wearing like body armor. And I'm like, I don't really understand like why is this what he becomes? Like, it looks like they just couldn't come up with anything for him. And there was like let's put him in a suit of armor. I don't like it. If you like it, you're allowed to like it. I don't like it. Oh, okay. All right. Looking at his stats, he gets slower and bulkier. I get it. Ooh, he gets really bulky. Huh. I don't know. I mean, he gets speed boost, doesn't he? He does. So you do something cute with him where you like protect and speed boost, and then you like mega and get your bulk up and keep your stat boost. That's interesting. I don't know. I'll be interested to see what you do. Mega Scrafty. I like it. I get like the thuggy guy with the hood. It's cute. Competitively wise, this guy's getting access to Parting Shot and Fake Out and Knockoff, and he's Intimidate. So we'll see what happens with the Mega, but even if it doesn't, we'll have like a pretty he's still worse than Instant, but like he has like he gets a lot of the tools that he's been missing that Instant always gets. So I don't know. I think depending on if we see a good ability from Mega Scrafty, we may see Mega Scrafty around off the back of these new moves. Mega Electros, I have genuinely, actually no idea how I feel about this Pokemon. Like none, like zero. Like I get that it has like the it's supposed to be like one of those like fish kites kind of cool. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm looking at his stats. They tried to buff both attacking stats. He's not gonna be good. It doesn't work that way. You can't have it both ways. You can't be a mixed attack in this day and age. But the way he looks, still gonna be. I don't dislike it. I really like Mega Chandelure. This thing's really cool. This Pokemon's like stat distribution has always been like really good. It's like almost baffling to me that it hasn't been very good in recent memory. It was good in the past, but yeah, it's mega bulkier, faster, 175 special attack stat. Like, how can you like this thing? Might just be like the Tailwind, Heat Wave, Shake My Hand about Pokemon in this format. Depends on the ability. You know, as obviously everybody knows, way back in the day, before before hidden abilities were like officially revealed, they thought this thing was supposed to have Shadow Tag. Maybe we'll get a homage to that and we'll have Shadow Tag as like, you know, the old Playground Rumors. But at the same time, we already have a Mega Ghost Pokemon with Shadow Tags. So that'd be kind of lazy. I don't know. I hope this thing's good because it looks fun. Mega Pyroar, very interesting Pokemon. Ooh, oh, I hate him. I hate the way he looks. He looks so stupid. What is going on? I get that it's like the fire symbol, like the Fire Blast symbol, but I don't like it. I think it looks kind of dumb. Mega Pyroar base stats. Bad. If you showed me, it's fast, but like, if you showed me like these stats and were like, will this Pokemon be good? I'd be like, oh, it's fast. Pretty fast. Not even that fast. I think it's fine. I mean, it's fast. I think it's fine. Has good ability, it'll be good. Otherwise, Mega Delphox. Now, Delphox, I'm scared of, right? And the reason I'm scared of it is because Delphox is being in Regulation H as like a niche Pokemon, basically without using its ability at all. So yeah, with this huge special attack bump, gets so much faster. It basically stays fast and frail, but it gets so much faster, like almost Fluttermane level, like just under Fluttermane level, and it has a huge special attack stat. I think this thing will be pretty strong, especially if it can keep access to Expanding Force. The funny thing I can imagine, though, is if the Brooms gives it Levitate, and then it gets kind of, then it doesn't get E-Force anymore, that'd be kind of funny. But also the design is just S tier. The Brooms are cool, like cool, witchy thing going on. Mega Chestnut, he gets a B. He gets an A. No, he gets a B. You get a B. He's cool, like his like shape-shifting hammer thing he's got going on. Holy defense, Batman. He gets 50 extra points in defense. He gets slower and bulkier. Whenever you see a Mega Pokemon have points taken out of a stat that doesn't really like, that's a good sign, right? Because it means they're really giving him more than 100 points to work. And like the Mega Chestnut, he's already pretty slow, so it's not really a big deal for him to get slower. They didn't waste any points. Wow, only an attack, defense, and special defense. And they took points out of speed. That is huge to see. I think this thing, if it has a decent ability, it'd be pretty strong, I think. I mean, 172 special defense stat means you have 172 stab fighting move with body press. That's kind of nuts. Mega Greninja, I don't really like it. I'll be so honest. I think it's kind of mid. It's like, look, 10-year-olds. He's got a giant shuriken. Kind of mopey. They did the thing again where they try to split the defense, the attack and the special attack. Pretty fast. It's fast. So going to 42 is really fast. But given like, you know, like the splitting the attack and the special attack boost 30 points in each, that's such a waste. That is such a waste. It gets a little bump in defense, little bump in special defense, but unless it has a really strong ability, I wouldn't expect it here. Now, Mega Malamar, I think he's Mega Mind. He's cool. His stat distribution is really bad. They put 50 points in his special defense and he needs help. He needed like some kind of output, which actually scares me. And the reason it scares me is I think they're going to give him a broken ability, because Game Freak, like we've been talking about, right? Like for the most part, they designed these guys to be strong. Like they want you to play with the new shiny Mega Pokemon. So the fact that his stat spread is so bad, I am convinced when Pokemon Champions comes out, he's gonna do something broken. So bad stats, but I am scared of this thing. Mega Barbaracle. This is one that I did not think I would like, but the more I look at it, the more I kind of like it. Like genuinely, I'm gonna put him in A tier. I really like him. I know I really didn't expect to, but I really like him. And as for his stats, I mean, he hits hard, he's bulky, doesn't really waste any points, he's kind of slow. I wouldn't expect him to be good unless he gets like Swift Swim or something, which considering he loses his water typing, he probably won't. But I mean, if he does, like having off type, like weather abusers is pretty strong. But I don't know. I don't think he'll be good. I think looking at these numbers, he has lots of big numbers, but nothing to really do with them. Like nothing like super crazy. He's pretty bulky, like I said. But I don't know. My gut tells me Mega Barbarical without like a strong ability won't be very good. I get probably get like Iron Fist or something, which would be fine. Mega Hawlucha. He's Rey Mysterio, right? Like that's got to go in A tier. Only not in S tier because I have a lot of in S tier. I don't know how I feel about Mega Hawlucha because again, Hawlucha's the Pokemon who sort of relies on its ability to be viable, you know, in Burden, because it lets it do setup stuff. And these stats, like 137 attack is pretty good. Defense is like good defense, good like okay special defense, pretty bulky. Speed doesn't go up at all, which is concerning. So I don't know. My gut tells me without like a really strong ability, like Stamina or something, or like Dazzling would be great. He's probably not that strong, but hard to say for sure. Mega Drampa. I really like this guy. I was like, this is one of the ones that I managed to get like completely unspoiled, like before I saw him in game, and I really like it. He's like, it's like the pissed off version of Drampa that we'd hear about in the stories. And looking at him, I mean, he loses. He's just bulky, right? Like normal. Does he stay normal dragon? He does. So I don't expect him to be that good, but like he's pretty slow. If he has a strong ability, that's obviously powerful. I'm gonna guess he's not very good. Mega Phalanx. I don't like him. The concept's goofy. It makes me laugh. I don't like him. I'll be so for real. And like, unless they did something broken with Phalanx, like unless they do something broken with his ability, like his stats are not very good. He has Defiant, so like an ability that like you can get benefits from, even if you're planning to like Mega him turn one to like deter a bunch of stuff. But yeah, like 135s, like 100. This is like a Paradox Pokemon, right? Like you're looking at a Paradox Pokemon. And like even some of the best Paradox Pokemon, you're like, if this was a Mega, would you play it? No, you wouldn't. So maybe a strong ability will get him there, but I don't think so. But like I said, having an ability before you Mega that like is powerful, like even if you Mega, is good, right? Because like you still like, even if I'm playing to Mega Evolve my Phalanx, like I still have Defiant that first turn. So you can't just like have your Incineroar come in on me. Mega Floette. Why is this on here? Is that even in the game? It is. It just has the big flower. He's fine. I don't love it. I guess like a B. I have a strong feeling we're not gonna have this. This thing's not gonna be available like in Champions or whatever. So I'm like rather ranking it. Now Mega Zygarde. He just has a big gun, you know? I don't like him that much. Put him like a B. And I've seen his stats. He's kind of dumb. His HP, special attack, and speed are nuts. So if you can like support this thing and get it to do what it wants to do, yeah, it's broken. But it's also a restricted Pokemon, so like will trying to enable this as a restricted Pokemon be better than just like playing another like normally broken restricted Pokemon? I don't know. I kind of doubt it, frankly, but I don't know. So there you have it. All of my opinions on all of the new Mega Pokemon. If you leave a comment saying that I spoiled you for the game, you're stupid. I mean, I put a thing in there saying it. Let me know what you like. Tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me why I'm stupid. I can't wait to have real like Legends like data on these guys so I can talk about them for VGC. But for now, here's my funny little dudes. ZA battle video is coming soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.